He damn near smoked you. We see it on Twitter. It's your boy Jjdd. Trust the process. Oh my God. I want to just talk about protecting your peace. And sometimes it's not easy to protect your peace. Sometimes you have to go through those hard times in order to appreciate the good times. Die being dirty. It's your boy Jjdd with the Stop Being Dirty, Stop Eating Dirty, Trust the Process, Protect Your Peace. Link in the bio for all the merchandise. If you're watching right now, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you hit that subscribe button. It's Monday morning, a fresh new week to go and get after it. You know what I'm saying? You see, I'm starting my Monday with this cardio session, trying to do right by my body, my mental, just everything as a whole to be a better me. I'm not gonna do no long-winded rant right now. I just want to tell y'all this one thing. What's behind you is behind you. There's no changing that. If it's already done with, it's done with. It's up to you now. Moving forward, that's how you could become a better John the Don. Oh my God. So I was online. This is like a week old now. I didn't really see nobody jump on this subject. I knew at the time, maybe a few days old. If you go to John John's Instagram, you can see he posted it. And John John's basically posting a clip of the champion panel. So you have Jay Black, of course. You have Rita. And you have Anwar, and they're basically talking about predictions for John versus Surf. And what Anwar and Rita was doing was basically talking about things along the lines of why they feel like Surf will beat John. And and John didn't like the things they were basically talking about of what would beat John. Basically, I mean, there was even one point that Rita and Anwar as a collective couple together, they was like, yo, let's high five this and talk some wild recklessness that makes no damn sense about John. Let's do it, boo, boo, give me kissy, give me. And like they did that together as a couple, and they basically said that basically like the star power of Sue Surf will beat John the Don. She was like, I mean, come on, all Surf has to do is take off a jacket to win a round, and you know they just react off of him wearing a certain jacket and some wild clothing reference to how Surf would win a round or the battle because of that. And I understand what she was trying to do, and she could have got away with that because, you know, it's funny. Everybody knows for some strange reason, like a lot of fans like when the rappers strip on stage. Like you take off one article of clothing, you get a reaction. I mean, for God's sakes, I did it versus Tech 9 just to see if it was gonna work. And it worked. That was tight too. My jacket fell like in the crevices of the stage and like someone's like mountain gear boot and shit. I was dumb tight. But anyway, so the point is like, I think she did one, what got John mad is like when she even threw some extra salt on it and be like, yo, the vest don't compare to the jacket, which was kind of funny because John got hella vest. Like he hates sleeves, but like that was funny. But I think the overall thing of what got John upset is like the concept of what isn't funny, how nobody talked about bars. And I guess I'll give Jay Black a little defense here and say, Jay Black usually does let people just go off and like, you know, talk their shit. But like at the same time, yo, Jay Black, you got to jump in there, man. It's you. It's up to you to conduct that whole thing right there. You got to talk about, but what about bars? You needed to do that. You know, you laughing at the references they're making, but this is a serious thing. This is a serious back and forth. This is a serious battle. This is a huge battle, which you even said in the face-off. Now, again, that's all I want to really say about that. Y'all go check it out. Salute Champion, salute Jay Black, salute John. You know what I'm saying? Across the board, I fucks with Jay Black and, you know, all this shit, but I'm just going to call it how I see it, and that shit is unfair. But you know what? It doesn't even matter. This is just a speck of unfairness, a speck of it. John, if you don't know everyone's against you, you better wake the fuck up. First of all, John already had that shit throughout his whole career. People against John the Don, they haven't gave him the upper hand in anything. For God's sakes, I remember people were saying Jack Boy was gonna beat John. And salute to Jack Boy, but I mean, come on. The disrespect in that, it's not that Jack Boy wasn't talented, it's John. The fuck, grind time era, John. It is what it is, man. Fans pick and choose on who they fucks with, who they don't. You know, John, they love him when he's on stage, though, and when he gets off, it's like they just forget about what he does. But back to the situation at hand. When I seen that face-off, I knew John was in big trouble when it comes to, like, who's against him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna call it how it is, man. And I always say this, it's tough to mention this guy's name in blogs because this is Battle Rap's baby. This is Battle Rap's blog, and this is Battle Rap's, like, you can't, he's sitting in a main somewhere with, like, bruh, Jay Black is the untouchable. Everyone loves Jay Black, myself included. You know what I'm saying? As a blogger, as what he does in Battle Rap. But I must say, Jay Black was playing a little too into that face-off on Surf's side with the cards and kind of overhyping certain things. And I understand that's kind of his position. So in his defense, you're gonna get slighted by anything you do because you're next to Surf. Let's keep it all the way 100 here. This all the way 100. We're gonna be fair to everyone. But John, this is the part you need to understand. Jay Black and Surf do this shit together. They do every pay-per-view together. They're friends inside and outside of Battle Rap. You want to talk about Anwar and Rita? These are staff of URL, which so is Surf. Surf is on the payroll, which you said yourself in the face-off, you said, so you can't really be too mad. I just want to point out the fact that the odds are against you. You're going against everyone. We see Sue Surf at every event. We see Sue Surf. Not only that, people know Sue Surf will be judging battles, commenting on battles, even though I feel like Surf will keep it 100. You got dudes out there that I would call it some whack shit, really, that you get cool with, something like on some Jjdd shit. Listen, I fucks with it cool. I fucks with it because I don't, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, I feel like people will gravitate more to Surf just on some like, oh, let me not say that Surf lost because, he might be judging one of my battles, or let me just extra cheer for Surf over here, or let me not make a certain blog saying this about Surf, or maybe not this and that. And, you have a lot of people who's not going to call this down the line. It is what it is. You're talking about a staff member. Sue Surf will have to get clearly bodied around or in the battle for any of his staff members to go at him. I mean, these people go, for God's sakes, I've been out to dinner with some of the names I mentioned. I've been there. Imagine with Surf. Surf probably has one of their moms they're splitting Pop-Tarts, taking the crust off the end. I mean, come on. John, you're back against the wall. I'm with you on the fact that this battle's going to be tough for you. I feel like it sucks that, like, nobody's really giving you, like, nobody talked about bars. Where's the bars? You know what I'm saying? John does have moments. They're talking about the Press 9 joint, but John also does have big moments in Battle Rap. You know what I'm saying? John versus Hitman Holla. Yo, son, like, it's like that face-off was bad for John because Surf just talks way better than you, John. So every point that you were making, you didn't have good follow-up points. So you allowed Surf to make you look like you just got 30. You got 30 in that face-off. I'm sorry. I understand. I feel like you staying quiet, playing possum, all that shit. I get what you're doing, and you were making good points, but you got 30 for the fact that you couldn't. It's like math. You know what I'm saying? You was like not math Hoffa, like the actual math. It's like you have to show your work, even if you have the answer. You had the answer, but you didn't show your work, and that's why that face-off wasn't looking good for you. But John's going to show his work on that stage. It's going to be a great battle. I'm looking forward to it. Sue Surf sees the money that's getting thrown around. That's why he's back in it. This will be one of the best Surfs we ever see. Don't let him try to downplay, oh, John's this and that. You have a mixtape out. You have labels looking at you. You in talks with, I see you jumping in Whack 100. I see what you're doing, Surf. You're trying to network, and what better way to network your album is by attaching it to the Battle Rap that you're about to put out. Everybody's watching. All the eyes are on you. You have Drake's card coming out. You probably want to get on that. You want the bag. You want the promotion. You want all that. At the end of the day, you want the features from your album to make videos and all this shit. Surf, you need this. Is why you doing this. If you didn't need it, you wouldn't be doing it. You came and got the bag. And again, your ass, I don't know if that was by choice. I think they made your ass sit down. We giving you way too much money to get your head right. You're not allowed back. It's been a year. It's time to show and prove. Get that bag and earn that bag. Fellas, go after it. This is a dirty game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking about vest and who got the better shoelace is going to win this battle. That's nasty. That's dirty. All them things disgusting. And I hate all of it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get me up in that panel. I'm going to call it how the fuck it is all day. Me and Jay Black will go at. We don't have the same opinions, but this is about his opinionated sport. I ain't going to bite my tongue and sit there and giggle and laugh when I hear some shit that ain't true. At the end of the day, where the bars at? Where the moments at? Where's the consistency at? You know what I'm saying? John built a whole name for himself, a league for himself. He done things free. What do y'all think? Subscribe to the channel. Trust the process. Protect your peace. Stop being dirty.